Hi, good morning. Today we're going to see the learning theory by Carl Rogers. Carl Rogers was born on January 8, 1902. He died on February 4, 1987. He was an American psychologist who originated the non-directive or client-centered approach. In this learning theory or humanistic theory, Carl Rogers sees learning as a function of the whole of people. He affirmed that the genuine learning process cannot be possible without student intellect, student emotions, and motivations for learning. In this theory, significant learning arises, which implies direct experience, thoughts, and feelings. It is self-initiated and involves the whole person, and has an impact on behavior and attitudes, and can even change the personality of the person. Meaningful learning is practically the relationship of new knowledge with existing knowledge and experiences. There are 5 principles in learning that Carl Rogers enunciates. 1. Human beings have a natural desire to learn. 2. Learning becomes meaningful when the topic is relevant to the learner. 3. Learning is enhanced with a reduction in external threats. 4. Participatory learning is more effective than passive learning. And 5. Students take responsibility for their own learning. Humanism came to school in the 1960s as a reaction to the rigid structure of schools. This type of learning, the learning theory, or also called the humanistic theory, is being self-directed, chooses a reordering of educational priorities as well as a redefinition of the roles of the teacher-student. Here, humanism happens with the person as a whole is involved. Learning is better if it is promoted as participatory. Rogers proposes learning as the basis of personality and each person as an individual and unique being. The teacher's role in this theory is basically innovative. Carl Rogers suggests that the teacher has to act in an innovative way. For example, he has to be one more participant of the group. He has to be a learning facilitator. He has to be flexible, create and improve a better learning environment, promote cooperative spirit, try to understand their students by putting themselves in their students' shoes, and also be sensitive to the perceptions and feelings of the students.
On the other hand, he proposed a non-directed approach. He said that a person cannot be taught directly. We can only facilitate his/her learning. From this approach derives the concept of meaningful learning or experiences. We cannot communicate or teach our knowledge to others. The individual will learn only what is useful, meaningful, and that is linked to their survival, and according to Rogers, this will be achieved throughout the life experiences of each person. The teacher will not be able to determine with precision what the significant contents of each student are. Only the student himself will know them. But they cannot even be planned by the apprentice himself, but will emerge little by little. If there is no precise content, it is not possible to establish a formal curriculum. Some of the disadvantages of this theory is that since the educational process will be an individualized process, that is, without precise or generally valid content, there are no degrees nor exams. So, on what contents could the teacher examine a student if only he knows what is significant to him or her? Also, what will be the parameters to determine progress in grade? And consequently, formal education, as it is currently conceived, it's impossible. As a conclusion, we can say that, in short, this theory that we have already explained is one of many psychopedagogic theories that we have seen during the course. We think that psychopedagogy is important to be applied in the classroom because each one of us has the capacity to grow and learn. Hence, thanks to each method, people have the opportunity to achieve their objectives and wishes. They grow, they have the opportunity to share experiences and feel the freedom they deserve to develop their knowledge in the classroom with total respect. Also, psychopedagogy focuses on students and their environment since the environment is essential for the success of the process. In addition, human beings need to exploit their full potential, be conscious of themselves, have the ability to make choices, and consider their own strengths and limitations. Everything we do will have either a good or a bad result, and this is what makes us learn in our environment.